Here are some key points with regard to concentration. Number 1, the ability to concentrate single-mindedly is vital to success. Its absence is a major reason for failure. And the self-discipline to develop the habit of concentrating single-mindedly on one thing at a time is something that you must develop if you wish to be successful. Number 2, concentrate on your key result areas. Remember, there is never enough time to do everything that you have to do, but there's always enough time to do the important things. So concentrate on the output areas where you can really make a difference by bringing your talents and your energies to bear, like a magnifying glass concentrating its heat intensely in a particular spot. An important point with regard to concentration is this, is that concentration is not the same as a magnifying glass, in that a magnifying glass stays on one spot. Concentration is staying along one line in the direction toward one target without deviation. Number 3, always set priorities on your task. Use the 80-20 rule and concentrate on the most valuable use of your time. Number 4, think on paper. Plan every day in advance. Work from a list. All top time managers use a list. In fact, if you're not using a list now, you can increase your productivity by 25% by using a list starting today. The best time to make a list is at the end of the previous day. Before you finish for the day, take everything that you have yet to do from that day and everything you have to do tomorrow and put together your list for the next day. If you make your list the day before, your subconscious can work on that list while you sleep. And very often in the morning, you'll have insights and ideas on how to accomplish those goals and objectives. One other point is that if you don't make a list, you'll always be tending to fool around with the irrelevant tasks, and you'll always be sidetracked by every interruption that comes along. So always work from a list. Anything that you have to do, write on that list, and if it's not on the list, don't do it. Number 5, develop a sense of urgency and a compulsion to closure. Work fast. One of the rarest single qualities in business and industry is a sense of urgency. Less than 2% of people have it. In fact, a recent survey among the 106 chief executive officers, where they were given 26 qualities to evaluate. And the question was, which of these qualities would most rapidly put a young executive onto the fast track to promotion in your company? And the executives were almost unanimous in selecting 2 of the 26 points. So the first point was the ability to separate the relevant from the irrelevant, the ability to set priorities and choose what is more important over what is less important. The second quality that they selected was a sense of urgency, the ability to get on with the job and get it done fast. You see, if you develop a reputation for speed and dependability, if you work fast and you get the job done when it's given to you, you'll be given more jobs to do, of greater responsibility, with greater pay and greater opportunity for advancement. But if you only do the job slowly, or you only do it when you get around to it, then you'll always be the last one to which the important assignments are handed. Remember this, number 6, fast tempo is essential to success. The faster you work, the more energy you have. The slower you work, the tireder you get. That's why it is so important to pick the right field for yourself, your area of excellence, where you have unique talents, something that you enjoy doing, something that you're uniquely qualified to do, because when you find the right area for yourself, what will happen is that you'll love your work and you'll want to work fast. And the fast tempo will not only give you more energy, give you more excitement, give you more enthusiasm, but will enable you to do more in a shorter period of time and to increase your value by increasing your productivity. Number 7, the urgent is seldom the important, and the important is seldom urgent. In other words, the urgent tasks that come up on an hour-to-hour basis, which will sidetrack you away from your major tasks, can only be dealt with by working from a list. Once you write the project or the task down on a list, you'll find that it loses its urgency. The important is seldom urgent. In other words, the tasks that you have to do, your key result areas, your major payoff tasks, are seldom urgent, but they are things that have to be done. And it's absolutely essential that you allocate ample time to finish your tasks and finish them with single-minded concentration in advance of your deadlines.